go. You have to go. Run, keep running, don't stop. Go, go. No, Zainab, we need to go. Stand up. We can't leave you here. Bimpe sobbed, crushing Zainab's hand. But Zainab shook her head weakly. Please go. Be fast. Go. Don't let this be for nothing. Let me accept my fate. Go. Go. You guys to go. Mr. Olubanjo was very grateful to Amaka. He couldn't believe that in this era and time, a young girl like Amaka will forfeit a big time life opportunity as traveling out of the country to take care of him. He felt so happy and overwhelmed by the show of love Amaka showered him. Amaka, on the other hand, took absolute care of Mr. Olubanjo kids. She picked them up from school, she clothed them, feed them, and take absolute care of them. She also performed the role of a mother in their life. Mr. Olubanjo was very grateful and appreciative towards Amaka. He loves the way Amaka take good care of the kids and also the house. She do the house chores and every other thing in the house diligently, which make Mr. Olubanjo, anytime he's coming back from work, usually buy a present to give Amaka. That is his only two way of telling her thank you, because deep down in his heart, he appreciates her. Welcome to my house, young ladies. How are you guys doing? You're looking so beautiful. I can see you're fine. Yes, ma, we are fine. They all answered. Well, I thought you guys were four. I'm seeing only the three of you here. Where is the other? Oh, ma, she backed out. Why? Who will back out at this very rare opportunity? Do you guys tell her you are leaving for the country? That you are leaving from here to Europe? We told her, ma'am. Chioma said. But she had other things she's doing at hand, so she can't come with us. Oh, it's okay. That's fine. Well, you're all welcome. You can have your seats. She offered them a seat and also offered each of them a glass of juice. Chioma, Bimpe, and Zainab were mesmerized by Mrs. Rita's apartment. Apartment was screaming luxury, luxury, luxury. Bimpe was the first to cut into the silence. Ha, Chioma, you don't see this kind of house before. See house now. Man, this house is so beautiful. Ha, I thought I was the only one that was. When we entered here, I thought we are in heaven. Man, I haven't stepped my foot in this kind of apartment before. Zainab said. You can see now. See, I'm telling you guys, let's go. Let's go. That this woman is very rich. She's living fine. She's a wealthy woman. All of you say you are doubting me before. Now you have seen it for yourself now. Chioma, thank you for bringing this opportunity to our downstep, to our doorstep. Thank you. God bless you. Bimpe said, thank you. Man, small time now, we'll not have this kind of house to ourselves. I'm so happy. Thank you, Chioma. Oh, I'm just feeling so pitiful for Amaka. Why that girl like suffer like this? Zainab chipped in. Can you imagine? I would not leave this kind of offer for some people that are so mean, for some house or help job. Hey, God forbid. Even if they swear for me, no go work. Well, she have chose her path. Maybe she wants to be a house help for the rest of her life. As she know, Chioma said, well, I was so surprised too. A whole Amaka would just leave this kind of opportunity that everybody would just drop into. Or is she having an affair with her boss? Because I noticed that since the time the boss sent the wife out of the house, Amaka has been so dedicated to that house as if it has. I don't understand though. Bimpe, Bimpe, why are you always sounding like this? Shioma said. Eh? Amaka of all people, the Virgin Maria that I know. No, Amaka cannot do that. She cannot even fall in love with her boss. Are you sure of what you are saying? No, Amaka is too holy for that. But they know the right hand for face, so it's not written at the forehead. Anything can happen at any time. That is just my own. Well, you're right, Zainab said. This is a golden chance. Mrs. Rita cut them short. You will have everything you ever dream of, but you must listen to instructions and take order from me. You do as I say. I will help you to achieve that life of luxury that you ever dreamed of. Can you take a look at this apartment? Take a look at everywhere. It's screaming luxury, right? You can have all this and more to yourself only if you do what I ask you to do. Take orders from me and don't disrespect. There is no room for disrespect. Get that right. Pack your things and let's head out immediately. Mr. Rita informed them. Chioma, Bimpe and Zainab quickly packed their bags and head out immediately with Mrs. Rita. On getting to the location where they stopped, Mrs. Rita explained to them that they couldn't take a regular flight out of the country due to complications with visa. Instead, they would travel by sea using an illegal route to enter Europe. Despite the odd agreements and arrangements, they were eager to leave, so they embarked on the journey across the Mediterranean Sea, huddled with dozens of other desperate souls on a ramshackle boat. The journey was so terrifying. Days and nights buried together as they battled storms, hunger and fear. But the thought of a new life in Europe kept them going. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, they arrived in a strange country, exhausted and disoriented. It wasn't the Europe that they envisioned. There was no gleaming streets, no opportunity waiting for them. Instead, they were taken into a depleted building in a remote area, far from the bustling cities they had imagined. As soon as they arrived, Mrs. Rita demeanor changed. She was no longer the charming woman from Lagos. Her tone was sharp and her eyes cold. "Welcome to your new life, girls," Mrs. Rita snarled. "But there is no easy money here. You are going to work and you are going to make me a lot of money," she informed. Chioma take glances at Bimpe and Zainab. It didn't take long for the horrifying reality to sink in. Mrs. Rita was not the businesswoman she claimed she was. She was a drug dealer and worse, involved in woman trafficking. Chioma, Bimpe and Zainab were not going to work regular jobs. They were forced into a nightmare. They were made to smuggle drugs across borders and coerced into sleeping with men for money. Chioma was devastated. She had been the one who trusted Mrs. Rita, the one who convinced her friends to come along. The weight of the guilt crushed her every day. Chioma, Bimpe, Zainab were made to sleep with men from morning. Every morning, they will wake up in the morning waiting for their respective customers to come and have their way with them. They will be in their room. When the customers comes in, they have already paid to Mrs. Rita. They will only come to the girls who rendered their services, the services of the money they paid. Mrs. Rita, a well-known drug dealer and who was also into human trafficking, also have other girls under her. When Chioma, Bimpe and Zainab first arrived at this unknown destination, they were welcomed by the other girls there. One named Norma. "Oh, welcome oh, una don come? Una be customer abi una come to join us? Which one una dey?" she asked Chioma. "Excuse me, I'm not here for you. What are you saying? You still dey speak English? Oh, mama talk say e get new people wey dey come oh. E fit be say na una. Abeg go drop your bag make you come join us abeg. Which one be dis English wey you dey speak? What are you talking about?" Bimpe asked Norma. "Oh, you still dey speak English? You no know where you dey? Oh, they tell you say dem dey carry you go Europe and na the same lie wey dem tell us now. You are welcome to the gang my dear. Go drop your bag make you come start work immediately. We no get time. Come start work." Chioma, Zainab and Amara looked at Norma with disbelief in their eyes. They were shocked by this revelation. It was how they joined the other girls and started working. Sometimes they will sleep with 10 to 20 men in a day without rest. And they sleep with these men. Some of these men refuse to use protection. They will sleep with them naturally. The natural pay for the sex was way higher than the ones that use condoms. So Mrs. Rita always prioritize her customers that refuses to use condom, that wants to go the natural way without minding the risks, the sickness that these girls may contact from these men. Even lesbians do come there to have fun with any girl of their choice as far as they can pay the money Mr. Rita do charge them. I'm so tired of this life. What is this, Chioma? What have we put ourselves into? Why is life treating us like this? I'm so tired, Chioma. I wish I have known. I wish I have known. I would have just backed out, just as Amaka did. What is this? Chioma, we are supposed to be the lucky ones. We are supposed to be living the dream life. It's still the dream life. This is not the dream life I envisioned for myself, Chioma. I feel like I should just commit suicide and go. I'm so tired. What is this, Chioma? What is this? Zainab wept, pouring out her frustrations to Chioma. Bimpe and Chioma tried to comfort her, but it was of no use. Every day they cried, trapped in a life they could never have imagined. Regrets glowered at them, and every moment felt like a suffocating reminder of their terrible mistake. For months, they endured unimaginable horrors, trying to survive each day while secretly planning how to escape. We really need to come up with a plan on how we can escape this. Chioma gathered Bimpe and Zainab. Bimpe, Zainab, I know I'm the cause of this. This guilt, This guilt is so suffocating. It's been suffocating me. When I looked and I see that I'm actually the cause of everything. Because assuming I did not bring this deal to you guys, we wouldn't have been here. I'm the cause. You don't know how this do weigh me down every day. I just try to be strong for you guys because I have to reap the consequences of everything. But I think I have a plan. What's the plan? What's the plan? Zainab asked curiously. Oh, we can't continue to do this. This is not what I this is not I have I didn't even imagine that we'll find ourselves in this. But it is what it is now, and we have to do something. I think we should plan. We should plan something. I have an idea though. Uh, I think one of these days, Mrs. Rita will send us on an errand to go and deliver drugs to Mr. Tao. So I think we can escape through that route. Or what do you guys think? Bimpes Chioma said. Bimpe interrupted her. Do you think we can escape through that? Have you forgotten that we are being monitored even when we go to supply drugs? Why? You still really know what you are saying? Have you forgotten? I know that we are being monitored, but if we can just navigate, just do it anyhow. Eh? Chioma said. I think I have an idea. Zainab cut in. I think we should drug these security men. You know that the only ones that are our major problem here, that are the one that monitors us in this place. So I think we should get them drugged. Maybe with that we can escape. Oh, that's a very nice idea. I've never thought of that. So how can we go about it now? Well, I think anytime I will be sent tomorrow, I'll be sent to go and deliver drugs to Mr. Tao. So what will happen is this: I will take some out of the drugs and put in their meal. I know it will make them sleep. You know these drugs to make people sleep. Yes, I know it will make them sleep. Maybe we can do that. Or what do you think? That's a very nice idea. Okay, so we've come to a conclusion then. Choma said we we execute this plan next tomorrow. Yes, and we need to be very careful while executing it. You know, there are cameras all over here. They all concluded, waiting for next tomorrow for them to take out their planned work. The day of the escape arrived, heart pounding. The three of them made their move, sipping the drugs one by one into each of every of the security men that were present on duty that night. After that, they set out to take their move without knowing that one of the security men haven't finished eating his own food. In fact, he didn't touch his food at all as he was busy with something else. As they moved quickly, pushing forward, for the first time in months, they felt a flicker of hope. But as they neared the outskirts of the compound, disaster struck. One of Miss Rita's security man that didn't eat the food immediately spotted them as they tried to open the big gate. Discovering that they are about being caught, they terrified, trying to run, but was caught in the chaos. In confusion, the guard fired his gun. An accident, a moment of carelessness. The bullet hit Zainab. as she collapsed on the ground, blood streaming down her body. Bene- Beneath her, Bimpe screamed, rushing to Zainab's side as Chioma froze, her mind spinning. The world seemed to slow down as Zainab's eyes fluttered. Her breath was shallow and weak as she lay on the floor, blood dripping all over her back. Go, 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 Zainab grasped, her voice barely a whisper. You have to go. You guys have to go. Escape. Don't stop. Go. No, we can't go, Zainab. We can't leave you here. We can't leave you here. Bimpe stopped, crushing Zainab's hand. But Zainab shook her head weakly. Please, go. Don't let this be for nothing. Just go. Maybe it's my fate. Let me accept, let me accept my fate, she said in between sobs. In that heartbreaking moment, Chioma realized that they had no choice. If they stayed, they would all die. With tears streaming down their face, she grabbed Bimpe's hand and pulled away, running through the night. As Zainab's fading cries echoed behind them, they ran until their leg gave out, until the pain in their chest was unbearable.